Hey there, in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 big tips as small business owners on what you can do in order to drive the audience that you have on your social media channels and drive them to your websites in order to drive traffic. And number 2, most importantly, be able to retarget them with ads. So stay tuned. For those of you guys who are new to this channel, my name is Sang Nickerson and I help female entrepreneurs and small business owners drive traffic to their websites in order to create sales and increase profits in their businesses. And I'm really excited today to share the big 3 tips that I have for small business owners to be able to drive traffic from their social media channels onto their websites in order to be able to use some of that data and analytics and be more effective at their advertising on Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, wherever you want to advertise. So share with you 3 ways I think that small business owners can elevate what they're doing on social media today. Too often I see small business owners just posting deals and sales that they have, but I feel like there's a better way to not undercut yourself whenever you're posting on social media. It shouldn't just be on sales. It shouldn't just be on products that you have. All right, the first big hack I have for you is the ability to basically create a lead magnet and a freemium for your potential clients. So if a client is coming to you, right, if you could think of your ideal audience or potential client, what would they want from you in order to exchange their email address? So if you're a realtor, a great thing that you can provide them with is a guide on how they can sell their home, or a guide on how to buy a home for the first time if they're a first-time home buyer. What's great about that is you're providing them something of value, right? In exchange, they're giving you their email address so that you can have a lead in the future. And what's really great about that is then you can turn that into an automated email system that you can continue to nurture that lead until the time they are ready to sell or buy their home. Another example of this is if you run a online store where you sell product or services, right? If you, let's say, sell a product like earrings, for example, if you're selling earrings, you could talk about the best places to buy earrings and include you in the list, or you could do a guide on how to choose certain types of earrings and what could go wrong if you buy a certain type of earring. And what's really great about that is, again, you can also offer a coupon code as a lead magnet and freemium in exchange for their email address. And again, you can nurture that lead through an email automation process that you set up using any of those email platforms that are out there. So that's the first big tip that I have for you. Second tip is if you're a small business, create a blog. I know, you guys are thinking, you're a blogger, so you're definitely going to recommend that. I recommend it because when you're blogging about your industry, not just your products and services, but your industry as a whole, people in Google will see you as an authority on that topic. And why blogging is important is because if you want to not pay for ads, the best way you can do that is by spending your time in creating content that someone will want so that you can show up in the search engines for free and be ranked at the top and be seen as an authority in that niche. And oh, by the way, you'll also be able to get potential traffic to your site and convert those into sales as well. So that's something to think about. For example, I'm like in the realtor mindset right now. So I saw a realtor at one point create a blog, not on the real estate industry, but on the city that she lives in. And so if you look through her feed, she ties all of the bottom of her signature line with the information that she is a realtor in that city. So she's got this website that's all about the city that she lives in, best places to eat, best places to go with families, best school systems, and you name it, she has it on that city, and she's posting every single week. But she's seen as an authority in that city, and obviously if she's a realtor, people will trust her because she has a whole post, like a whole website dedicated to her city. So it's pretty amazing what you can do with blogging and making yourself positioned as an authority in that niche. The third tip that I have is a lot of times I find small businesses are not nurturing their email lists. And what do I mean by nurture? if you're not sending emails on a weekly or regular basis, then that list is slowly dying. And so the next time that you want to reach out to them because you are trying to launch a new product or service, it's going to feel kind of salesy and kind of sleazy. But if you're nurturing them and continuing to give them something of value every week, whether it be, pointing to a blog post that you wrote about a certain industry topic, I mean, you're nurturing your email because you're providing value. And at the end of the day, if you don't do that, people are just gonna, put your email into like a spam folder. So what you want to do is send out an email at least on a weekly basis so that they know your brand and you've got that brand awareness going. The other thing I will say is it's really awesome to segment that list. So if you have a great email system, what it will allow you to do is add a link in there and say, hey, if you're interested in, let's say you're a home decor store, right? And you've got a furniture line that you're trying to promote, as well as, let's say, just small accessories. And if you want to segment that list even further, you could say in the email, hey, click here if you want to know about big deals on big furniture, or click here if you prefer to see all the different information about accessories that we're pulling in. And so you can kind of see like what people are interested in and segment your list that way, and then send more emails that way, which means that you could get more traffic because that list is targeted and your emails are targeted to those type of people. So there you have it. Those were my big 3 tips in order for you to kind of grow your traffic as a small business. These are small things that you can start doing now and implement now so that you can drive traffic to your sites as well as then convert them into sales. If you found that helpful, go ahead and check out the description below. I share a free, completely free plan on what you can do right now with your small business in order to start generating leads through traffic, both organic and paid, so that you're more effective at your online marketing strategies. Because I know there's a lot of technology out there. There's a lot of different platforms, and it's just overwhelming sometimes to kind of know where you should spend your time and effort in marketing your small business. Let me know in the comments below where you need help, and I'll be sure to include that in my next video so I can help small business owners like you succeed in the space of online marketing.